Hey guys, happy Friday. Solstice of Heroes is upon us, which means 5 things. Grind, 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 grind. There's a lot to do, so if we can really cut down the time and optimize your runs, it's really going to benefit you. The goal here is finish up this blue gear as quick as possible, because guess what? Once you're done with blue, you get to do purple, and so on and so forth. So if we can really get these 3 characters done with the blue, then you can kind of just work on your favorite characters and get that stuff out of the way. All right, guys, as we kick off this video, I want to say thank you for checking it out. Also, check out the link in the description into the am.com/Felix. There you will get 10% off of all your stuff. I want to say thank you to them for sending me this awesome thing for my chair. It is dope. Thank you guys so much. Also, while you're in the mood to check things out, head over to theycallmefelix.com/subscribe. There you can support the channel via Patreon. It's not required, but it is appreciated. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's actually get this thing started. So what you're first gonna do is head over and talk to Grandma.
Hello again. I've been hearing about all you've done for this city. People are talking. We've all lost so much since the Red War. But we can't let that stop us from celebrating what we have and the guardians who keep us safe.
She's gonna praise us and then give us a dope helmet.
Have a happy solstice.
Once you get that done, you can head over here to the EAZ, where you're gonna make 1 trip, and that is going to give you the rest of the item pieces. And once you're done with that, you go and you meditate.
Do come back soon.
All right, guys, now that you've got that done, step 1 out of the way, you've got all 5 pieces of gear. Now it's time to knock out these challenges. Step 2 is to make sure you guys tap that subscribe button and turn the notification bells on. Do it. That way you know when we go live, which is actually tonight, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. The full schedule will be up on theycallmefelix.com/schedule. Step 3 is going to be the helmet, which, as you can see, we've already knocked a couple of things out. One is that EAZ run to get us the rest of the equipment, precision final blows, and you have to defeat 100 Cabal. Next up, we have the Gauntlets, which is 5 strikes. You have to generate orbs, and I will teach you a trick on how to do that quickly, because you have to do 400 of them. And then also you have to defeat 25 Guardians via Gambit or Crucible. Next up, we have the chess piece. You have to do 5 adventures. You have to generate Gambit orbs, arc orbs, and you also have to open up 10 Solstice packages, which I will show you a trick on that as well. Next up, you have the leg armor, which is 50 combatants. You have to do solar orbs, and you also have to create orbs on EAZ with your subclass. And then finally, you have the bond, which is 5 public events, 50 supers, and 5 Gambit and Crucible matches. It's really not that bad, especially if you break it down into each game mode. Now, I suggest you start in this order: Crucible, Gambit, and then PvE. Now, let me explain. What I did with my Hunter is I wore all 5 pieces and I just toughed it out because of the precision final blows for the helmet. Now, as you know, it's a lot easier to do precision final blows PvE than it is PvP. I did wear all 5 pieces with my Hunter just to, knock out what I could as quick as I could. So, if you're going to do that and you're going to separate the precision final blows and just wear your normal helmet, that way you have a little bit more advantage in PvP, you can do that. And then also for the gloves, you're going to want to wear those because of the opposing guardians defeated. You're going to also want to wear the chest piece for the Gambit and Crucible arc orbs. You're also going to want to wear the boots because of the 50 combatants, and you are going to want to wear your bond just until you do those 5 Crucible matches first. Then you can go back and change your bond, until you go back to PvE, because you do have 50 supers that you have to do. But as you know, again, in PvE, it's a lot easier to do than in PvP. I personally did mine in Gambit. I would always invade when I had my super. That way you have the chance of getting 4 at one time in a really quick time frame. Or like I said, you can just rock your normal bond or your normal cloak or whatever, just to kind of give you that advantage. And then once you're done with your Crucible matches, then you can go into Gambit and wear all 5 pieces, because again, the precision blows are easier on PvE than PvP. So that's what I suggest you do. So after you do your Crucible PvP, then you can do your Gambit PvE, and then that's going to take massive chunks out of all of this. Now, when it comes to creating these 400 orbs, I suggest enlisting help with friends. If you know some people that are higher level than you, I was playing with my boy Mr. Magoo as well as Sir Ghost, and he was actually using masterworked weapons. One of those was the Leviathan's Breath bow that was masterworked, and that thing was generating orbs like nobody's business. So if you have access to some people to play with that have masterwork weapons, or you have masterwork weapons, that is going to be your best bet on generating those orbs. And those will allow you to knock out all of the challenges. You should be able to do this in about 8 hours, I would suggest. I was on and off, and it took me a whole day to do it. And I was on and off again. I had some things going on IRL, so I had to jump off, and then I could jump on and knock a couple of these out. But if you are done with your Crucible and your Gambit matches, the way to just wrap it up really quickly, that way you can get your public events and your adventures out, is to go to the EDZ right down here to the Trosslin waypoint. There are all kinds of activities right here, adventures, and there are Fallen and Cabal here. My hunter had to kill Fallen, but there is Fallen and Cabal here. You can knock that out, clean it up really quickly, finish off those precision final blows and all that stuff to knock it all out. So that's really gonna do it for the video, you guys. Hopefully we were able to break it down for you. That way you can kind of take big chunks out of it at a time. Again, at the end of the day, it's just about putting the time in to do it, but this will allow you to knock out multiple challenges in one run, instead of like I said, jumping around doing this and then jumping around to do this, jumping around to this. You can kind of just take chunks out of all of it at one time. So hopefully that helped. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Have a fantastic weekend, and we will catch you in the next video.